Okay, let's debate this. Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP debating with Junaid, Matoo of the National Conference, Brijesh Kalappa of the Congress, Kaul of the PDP, Engineer Rashid is an independent MLA, and Shabnam Lone. Thank you very much. Shabnam Lone is a senior advocate. She's from Srinagar tonight. Thank you very much. Let's debate this. Junaid, Matoo, I think you should start the debate tonight because, you know, you're really looking bad, aren't you? Let's rewind to April 28th. April 28th, 2014.
If anybody is looking bad, it is.
Let me complete.
Arnab, if anybody is looking bad, it is the party which said that they had 1 lakh, they would have 1 lakh people in the rally and had 4,000 people in the rally. If anybody is looking bad today, it is the BJP.
You counted the people?
I'm not blind. I don't, claim to be a binocular, but I'm not blind either. The estimates are not increased. A BJP leader just now on NDTV said that there were 6,000 people. A BJP leader, Dr. Hinapat on NDTV just before this show said there were 6,000 people. Tarun Chugh promised there will be 1 lakh people. Isn't 94,000 absentees a disappointment? Are they looking bad or are we looking bad?
You're also looking bad, but since you've thrown the charge at the start of the debate, I think Sudhanshu Trivedi should answer that. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you're looking bad. Has the Prime Minister's rally been a failure?
If what he is saying is correct, I don't think there was need of any reaction from Mr. Omar Abdulla. The reaction of Omar Abdulla itself is a proof that the rally was a success much beyond his expectations. For the first time after 1983, a Prime Minister of India was able to hold a rally in the heart of Srinagar. So the reaction itself is, and whatever is witnessing on television screen. I don't want to go into the detail of
the rally. He was not a Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi said that this was the first time somebody was holding a rally in Sher Kashmir Stadium. He negated that Vajpayee held a rally in the same stadium. When Vajpayee
Mister, let me complete my sentence.
The same stadium. Modi does not know Vajpayee. Prime Minister Modi does not remember what Vajpayee did.
No. I think, one second. One minute. No. Sudhanshu Trivedi, I must give it today to the National Conference spokesperson. He's put you on the mat. And though one second, Sudhanshu Trivedi, आप डिफेंसिव मत होइए, मगर डिबेट के शुरुआत में ही आज जुनैद मट्टू ने, जिनके साथ मेरे को बहुत डिसएग्रीमेंट है कई इशू पर, उनको मानना पड़ेगा मुझे कि जुनैद मट्टू ने आपको बिल्कुल तीखा जवाब दिया. आपके पास एक भी सवाल का, जो उन्होंने 2 सवाल उठाए, आपके पास सुधांशु त्रिवेदी उनके जवाब नहीं मिल रहे. पहले वो कहते हैं आपने कहा 1 लाख लोग आएंगे, 5,000 6,000 लोग
पूरा करने देंगे. First you let me complete the sentence, then you will be able to say something.
But there are other participants also.
Say Narendra Modi who has managed to get a rally in Srinagar, and even during Atalji's regime, after 12 years of gap, the first 26 January was 26 January 1999 when the flag was hoisted in Red Fort.
Brijesh Kalappa, Samir Kaur.
So it is always
Brijesh Kalappa, Samir Kaur, Rashid Engineer.
Which managed to get the rally on the mainstream. That's what I was trying to say.
Well, Brijesh Kalappa, the question is shifted. One second.
This is the problem that they have not allowed me to complete the entire sentence.
I am not interrupting you. I am letting this debate be democratic now. It's a bit of democracy is not bad. Sudhanshu Trivedi. Brijesh Kalappa.
Arnab, I think there is consensus across the board that as many as about 4,000 to 5,000 people were at the rally. So I don't think even Mr. Trivedi is in a position to controvert that. And 4,000 to 5,000 for the Prime Minister of India is an abysmal disappointment. It's something which is very bad. And the very fact that, the Prime Minister of India goes to Kashmir, addresses a rally, doesn't even say Bharat Mata ki Jai, doesn't even say Jai Hind, doesn't even say Vande Mataram, and all this, it makes him look very bad actually.
Unable to hold a rally during their entire regime of the last more than 20 years.
That's okay. That's okay.
Now here saying
that's okay. That's okay. I know your disappointment. I know your disappointment. But for a Prime Minister, who claims to be a nationalist, who claims to be a nationalist, a Prime Minister who claims to be a nationalist, the least he should do is Bharat Mata ki Jai or Jai Hind. This also he doesn't say. So you see, the point is that trying to woo the Kashmiris, he has completely lost his Indianness and he has lost the support he had.
What do you mean by Indianness?
No, our Prime Minister is clear and categorical. When these Kashmiris, Hurriyat leaders try to talk with Pakistan, we have suspended the talk with Pakistan.
That the Prime
so it is very clear that unless and until we talk with the Indian establishment within the purview of Indian state,
he can't even
then we accept it. If you try to go beyond the
ask,
we are not ready to accept it.
I would like to ask you, Brijesh Kalappa.
Keep on.
Brijesh Kalappa, one question for you.
Brijesh
Kalappa, one question for you. 1 second.
Yeah.
Others will come into the debate, but Brijesh Kalappa needs to answer tonight. Did I hear you correctly when you said Indianness? So by your definition, if you say Vande Mataram, you show your Indianness. Therefore, I would like to ask you. Let me complete, Brijesh. I would like to ask you, Brijesh.
Every speech of the Prime Minister, Arnab.
Brijesh Kalappa.
The Prime Minister begins with Vande Mataram.
So, Brijesh Kalappa, how many speeches, how many of our speeches, listen to me, how many speeches of Sonia Gandhi begin with Vande Mataram? How many speeches of Sonia Gandhi begin with Vande Mataram? Why does Vande Mataram not preface every Sonia Gandhi speech? Answer me.
The point
Answer me.
She will end every speech.
Does she say Vande Mataram and Jai Hind in all her speeches? I have the tapes.
Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Does she say Vande Mataram? Does she say Vande Mataram in all her speeches? What are you reducing this debate to?
Every political leader has his political style.
The
fact that Mr. Modi claims to be a nationalist Prime Minister, the only nationalist Prime Minister, and then goes to Kashmir and then forgets that he is a nationalist. Forgets to even say Jai Hind. This itself is something which is abhorrent, really. And
I
don't understand this argument.
Our representative from Congress is trying to say that they are not nationalists outside the Kashmir.
Engineer Rashid, Samir Kaul and Shabnam Lone, who would like to go first? Has Modi made a point, Shabnam Lone, let me ask you, simply by going to Srinagar? Because Omar Abdulla had said he won't have the guts. In April 28th, he said 2014, Omar Abdulla addressed a rally in Srinagar and said Narendra Modi, he won't have the guts to come to Srinagar and ask for votes. By going to Srinagar and doing a rally, has he made a big point?
I wouldn't say it's a big point, but I would say it's a positive foray into the valley. And may I first of all answer this Mr. Brijesh Kalappa of the Congress?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, what you have done in Kashmir, you have been an utter failure, your coalition government here. You supported Omar Abdulla.
We know, Shabnam, what your brother has been doing, what your family has been doing.
Yes.
I don't think it's necessary for you to make allegations about anybody else. Right? What you tell me? How do you explain the fact that in regard to the Amarnath Yatra? How do you justify yourself and your stand in regard to the Amarnath Yatra? How do you justify your stand? This is not the time for you to point fingers. When you please remember that each time you point fingers, there are many fingers pointing.
Brijesh Kalappa, she heard you. She heard you. Hear her.
Now, Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, listen to me. I am Shabnam Lone.
I know you're practicing in the same court as I am. I know you very well.
Don't try to foist Sajjad Lone's opinions on me. I have made it very clear. Sajjad Lone is entitled to his opinion and I am entitled to my opinion. So you respect my space. You respect my space. That is why I am saying that what the statement you made just now is not expected of a national party. What is this you are saying, this Indianness? That he did not
Vande Mataram.
You come to the basic issue. What did you do in Kashmir? What have you done here? Stop fooling people.
Oh,
you fooled some people for some time. And you cannot fool all people for all times.
I think it's time for you to explain your stand on the Amarnath Yatra, madam. I think it's time for you to explain your stand on the Amarnath Yatra.
I never...
No, did Sajjad Lone not come in the way of the Amarnath Yatra? Are you not aware of this? Are you not aware of this?
Why don't you ask him?
Do you please explain this? Then why are you on the show? Are you not here as a sister? Are you not here as a sister?
No, she is here as Shabnam Lone. She is here as Shabnam Lone.
What do you mean?
She is here as Shabnam Lone.
I have been invited.
I am clarifying. Brajesh Kalappa, I am clarifying that tonight. I have called Shabnam Lone as Shabnam Lone, not as Sajjad Lone's sister. If I need to call Sajjad Lone, I will call Sajjad Lone. But let me tell the Congress party tonight that you have to admit that it was Vajpayee who broke the ice when he addressed a rally in 2003. Modi invoking Vajpayee in his speeches seeking to do the same. What is this, Brijesh Kalappa? Brijesh Kalappa, this is an indictment of the Congress party, a party that was in power for 5 years between 1991 and 1996 during the peak of terrorism in Kashmir, made no attempt to reach out to the Kashmiri people.
I don't know if you know, Arnab, that the first Prime Minister of India...
I am talking not of the first Prime Minister of India.
Kashmir, and he holds Kashmir very, very close to his heart.
No, you are part of the National Front's government.
Insofar as the government, we have run there. Insofar as the UPA government is concerned, I don't know under what impression you are speaking and under what advice you are speaking, but I must tell you...
1 second, one minute. No, 1 second, before. No, 1 second. 1 second. I'd like to tell you, Brijesh Kalappa, I don't take these things lying down. And let me tell you, if there is anyone's impression I am under, it is mine. If it is anyone's advice I am under, it is mine. It is also based upon certain concrete facts that you should know, that the Congress party did not win a single seat in Jammu and Kashmir during the Lok Sabha elections. It led in just 10 assembly segments in the Lok Sabha elections. And the BJP stole your thunder. The BJP stole your thunder by not mentioning 370 or AFSPA in the manifesto.
But why are you now mentioning? Are you?
Why should I not?
The fact that no, please let's
open debate. Engineer Rashid,
things in perspective.
Engineer Rashid,
Modi said a single thing on 370.
Yeah. Engineer Rashid, has Modi been successful?
Yes, please.
Has Modi been successful, Engineer Rashid?
Engineer
Rashid, has Modi been successful?
Let me respond. If you will allow me to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you will allow me to respond, I will.
Yes, go ahead, Engineer Rashid.
What I want to say is that it is yes, sir. It is unfortunate that we are discussing the numbers and other things. The important would have been that what was the message given by the Prime Minister when he visited Kashmir. Above all, he is the Prime Minister of India. If people come there, it is their choice. Let us not be in any confusion or any doubt. But as a Kashmiri, I feel let down because we were expecting something big from Narendra Modi ji, because we have suffered since last 30 years. We have lost 1 lakh lives. Everybody has suffered. So seeing by that perspective, I think it was a failure. It was purely a political visit just to trying to score political points. And then Shabnam Lone says that he has nothing to do with Sajjad Lone. It is unfortunate. As if the three brothers, Shabnam, Bilal and Sajjad, they are running 3 retail shops, one with Pakistan, one with India, and Shabnam Lone is on the either side.
No, what do you mean retail shops?
They are in retail shops.
You are saying one minute. Shabnam Lone. No, one second.
I can tell you.
Shabnam Lone is on the program. You want to take that back?
Sajjad Lone has been there.
What do you mean by retail shops?
Yeah, I am telling you the truth. Have the courage to listen to the truth.
What is it?
You have opened retail shops. One doing business with Pakistan, one doing with India, and you are fooling Kashmiris. Go and ask your father at the Material Graveyard that what did he stand for?
Rashid, engineer, you don't have to get so worked up.
You can't befool everybody.
You don't have to get so worked up.
Rashid, engineer, watch your words. Watch your words.
Yeah.
I will put you on notice.
I want to say you is that Sajjad Lone is
never ever take any. Don't do something that harms my reputation. I will put you on notice. Don't ever do that.
Retail shops and treating Kashmiris like essential commodities. We are a nation and you can't do whatsoever you want with us. You have humiliated us. Go and ask your late father.
What is he talking?
He is there in the graveyard. Ask him that what did he stand for. You have brought a bad name to his reputation also. Let you clear what you stand for.
I have to take a certificate from a person like you.
You have to take it
ask me all these questions. You have no.
Let's not get distracted.
What did you say? Retail shop. What did you say that? What did you say that?
You can't befool Kashmiris every time.
Don't ever do that.
You can't befool Kashmiris every time.
Oh, come on.
Tell me, what do you stand?
Oh, come on.
You have made Kashmir like, no, we are not essential commodity. I am sorry to say I have regard for you, but it is not the way. It was Sajjad Lone who boycotted.
You want to take that back?
And then you
want to? No, 1 second. On Newshour tonight. No, 1 second. 1 second. Since 1 second. Now, please stop. No. Now you stop. Now you stop. You made your point, Rashid Engineer. Okay, you made your point. So you made your point. Now stop. Now stop, please. I'm giving you one chance. 1 sec. So the debate is not on Shabnam Lone. And if everybody on the program has decided, if Rashid Engineer and Brijesh Kalappa have decided that instead of discussing the issue, they want to discuss Shabnam Lone personally, then, if there is another debate, I'll tell Shabnam Lone to come on such a debate. No, 1 second. My question tonight is, and if you want to take it back, what you said about Shabnam Lone, you can, Rashid Engineer. Be gracious. Be gracious, because you made a personal comment. You can't. No, I did ask you what retail shop you were opening when you were supporting Kasab. When you were supporting Kasab, what kind of retail shop were you running?
From contested elections.
When you were supporting Kasab, when you were supporting Afzal Guru, what retail shop were you running?
Shabnam Lone has lost the election, so has his brother, and they will lose it again.
That's their choice.
I can tell you with authority.
That's their choice.
People have given me the mandate.
That is their choice.
Representative. Shabnam Lone has lost the election in 2008. And why didn't she contest it this time? Let you ask her if she is not running a retail shop.
Why don't you ask the National Conference why Omar Abdulla runs away from his constituency?
No. Yes, I will ask the National Conference. I think Omar Abdulla has no moral right to criticize Narendra Modi. I am of the opinion Omar Abdulla or Mufti have no right to challenge Narendra Modi. If they are so pro-Kashmiris, let Umar and Mufti unite. They are also exploiting the sentiments of Kashmiri people. They are playing in the hands of the...
Samir Kaul!
If Umar and Mufti...
Samir Kaul! Samir Kaul, returning to the debate, I have never seen you so quiet. I have never seen you so quiet. It can be for two reasons. Either you are sure that you are losing the election, or you are sure that you are winning the election. 1 second.
I'm intrigued.
You are?
I am intrigued by what I saw on the program today, with four elements on four sides trying to fight with each other and blame each other.
Sure, but would you also be intrigued?
Let me give you my.
Would you be intrigued that Modi has addressed a rally in the heart of Srinagar?
Let me give you my viewpoint on the rally today. Yes, absolutely. If you call it being a good organization, and if you call organizing a rally meaning that you need to cart 80 busloads of people and trainloads of people from outside the valley and policemen's wives to sit in the audience, then, and the razzmatazz was there. So was the rhetoric.
Show me the proof.
Was there any substance?
Show me the proof.
And the speech,
show me the proof.
And the speech, my friend.
No, show me the proof first of all about the crowd. No, you make a point on the crowd. You make a point on the crowd. You say the crowd was bought from outside.
If you are sensitive enough, all you need to do is ask around, my friend.
No, I didn't ask around. You show the proof.
Arnab, I think there are three political parties here.
It was more of the speech.
There are three political parties, Arnab, who are saying that all these crowds were brought, and still you're not willing to see the truth.
It was not the speech of the Prime Minister of this country.
You're still not willing to see the truth. It was not the speech of the
Prime Minister of this country.
Because
it was a speech of a BJP person asking for votes.
And you still not willing
to see the truth. That is what my view is.
One second. Brajesh. No, Brajesh.
Is it going to impact?
No, Brajesh.
I don't think so.
Brajesh Kalappa asks me, there are three political parties which are saying that the crowds are fake and you're not willing to see the truth. To Brajesh Kalappa, I just want to say one thing. That the day I begin to source my information from politicians, I should cease to be a journalist. My question is that I put all three with the BJP on air. Let's put them on the screen. And my question is, one of you says poor turnout, one of you says crowds fake, one of you says crowds source. The BJP representative says you are making all these allegations because you are rattled, because our Pradhan Mantri went and did what Omar Abdulla said he would never have the guts to do.
By what? 4,000 people cannot rattle anybody, Arnab. Rattled by what?
Is it a long time now? Just a couple of weeks and you will know.
100,000 people.
The people will speak
showed up.
and you will know.
What do you think we are rattled by?
No, 1 second. What Omar Abdulla said.
Our MLA, for God's sake, our MLA addresses 20,000 people. A Prime Minister, visiting Prime Minister could not manage more than 4,000 people.
No, but wasn't it about the symbolism of it? Junaid, Junaid, 1 minute. Junaid, 1 minute. Let me ask you. Junaid, listen to me. Take my question, then you answer.
It was not national conference.
I'm asking you a question. Junaid.
Just like the debate on Article 370, it was BJP which started the debate.
Mr. Junaid Matoo, मेरी सवाल लीजिए.
BJP which said it was the BJP which said that 100,000 people will attend the rally of Narendra Modi. So where are the 100,000?
One sec. I also wanted to.
I want to ask Junaid Matoo something.
Okay, go ahead. Junaid Matoo, question from Rashid engineer.
Sir. Yeah, ask Junaid Matoo if he is so worried about Jammu and Kashmir and PDP is so worried, why don't these two parties unite? And
please, now, don't change the subject.
Both exploiting Kashmir.
Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject. The question is no. We will not let Rashid engineer derail the discussion.
Have a moral right or a moral authority to challenge Modi's rally, because both these parties are very eager.
I have 6 minutes. And I request all viewers.
And they will be there.
I have 6 minutes and 4 parties on the screen.
That you are morally upright, that you can give moral sermons. We know what happens behind the scenes. You have gotten into this tendency, a ubiquitous tendency, that you morally sermonize, you brand everybody, you tag everybody, and say that nobody should tag and brand you. You have been in cahoots with every political party in the last 6 years, including my political party.
And so have you.
Every political party.
And so has the National Conference.
Try to understand what I want to say.
So has the National Conference. 1 minute. So has the National Conference.
What I want to say, that your Chief Minister had been working as a junior minister in Vajpayee's regime. And what did you to restore the autonomy? You did nothing. It were you who got to, in 2010, 120 kids killed. You are very eager. You as well as PDP. You are very eager to join hands with BJP. We know better. You can't be friends of Kashmiris, whether it is PDP or whether it is NC.
The question goes, come back to the subject, Shabnam Lone, for a minute and then 5 minutes on the debate. Shabnam Lone, please bring down your volume. Shabnam Lone is speaking, the others down, please, only Shabnam Lone.
First of all, let me make one thing clear. This engineer Rashid Arnab, I have his record on my telephone. He gave me a call last year. He was desperate for my support and I told him no because he wanted my support against Sajjad. I said it is your problem, you go and deal with him, and I have his record. And I have his message with
I would have sought your support. You lost your deposit.
Yes,
I am an elected MLA and I would have sought your support. Wonderful. A bizarre comment.
He is lying.
What do you want to say? You didn't have the courage to contest anything this time. Every Kupwara people have rejected you. And they will
Mr. Rashid, let us speak.
Again and again.
Mr. Rashid, just because she is, no, 1 second. Mr. Rashid, 1 second. You called her names. She's exposing you on television. You can handle it later. I want to go back to the subject of the debate.
How can she expose me? How can she expose me? I don't know your yardstick of exposing people.
Now I'd like to take 4 political parties on the screen, please. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Let me come back to Mr. Modi's. Let me come back to Mr. Modi's visit.
Yes, Mr. Modi's rally. Mr. Modi's rally.
Arnab, let me come to Mr. Modi's rally.
Yeah.
I think for Kashmir, 76 summers of discontent, can the Kashmiri think of a summer of content by just the foray of the Prime Minister to the valley? The answer may be no, but Mr. Modi made some great points. One, he did not attack Pakistan the way all the Kashmiri politicians
There's nothing to celebrate about that.
When there is no accountability, probity on behalf of these Kashmiri politicians, they always do Pakistan bashing. He seemed more confident. Secondly, Arnab, this man, he does not have manners of talking to his co-panelists. He has no chivalry. You please ask him to keep quiet.
Okay, gentlemen, now I have 3 minutes. I have to put the 4 political parties on screen, please.
And now, secondly, Mr. Modi has struck one right chord.
Right, now, Shabnam Lone, I am running short of time. 4 parties on the screen. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you need to answer now. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you need to answer these 3 parties. इतने कम लोग क्यों थे? पहला सवाल। दूसरा सवाल, आपने क्या 1 लाख लोगों की प्रॉमिस की थी? किया था कि नहीं किया था? और फिर डिड यू गेट दीज पीपल फ्रॉम आउटसाइड? प्लीज आंसर Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Arnab, what is emerging out of the allegations and the reactions of our political opponents in divergent directions is showing their frustration. Nothing more than that. Because they are unable to see the aspiration of change, they are having an ostrich view. If you look at what Narendra Modi ji has done, he has shown the courage and commitment for democracy, and the reaction of the people was a change for aspiration. In a valley which is been facing a desert snowstorm of terrorism and separation, now Modi ji is trying to put it in a light of development and change.
He forgot the legacy of his own predecessor.
Let me complete the sentence. It's not appropriate that you are unnecessarily interrupting. मोदी जी ने जो किया है उसको मैं एक लाइन में कहना चाहूंगा कि इस दौर में उन्होंने डेवलपमेंट का जो एक रास्ता, एक लाइट दिखाई है, उसे एक लाइन में कहना चाहूंगा मोदी जी के लिए कि मेरी हिम्मत को सराहो, मेरी हमराही बनो। मैंने एक शम्म जलाई है हवाओं के खिलाफ।
अरे वाह!
But these people,
Junaid, Matoo, Brijesh, Kalappa, would you like to respond?
The aspiration and the courage and commitment of Narendra Modi, and I believe...
Brijesh Kalappa, one second, Brijesh Kalappa, would you like a poetic response? Brijesh Kalappa, would you like to also recite something?
I'm not a poet, Arnab, but I must tell you that I find his response to the BJP totally funny. I find it totally funny. You know, the poor gentleman, he's feeling totally embarrassed that the Prime Minister has gone there. He has not been able to attract crowds. Two, then he brings hired crowds and people who are totally
those who have not gone even a courage to enter into Kashmir Valley, and those who have created a hell in Kashmir Valley, and they are...
It's a very embarrassing day for the Prime Minister.
This is ridiculous.
I think let's leave it at that.
Your Chief Minister, who has rushed to Delhi for clemency of Afzal Guru. You are a national party, and still your Chief Minister, Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, has
we know what your nationalist,
and then you are saying like this.
We know what your nationalist Prime Minister has done. We know which separatist your nationalist
putting the question mark on the nationalist on the issue of one slogan is raised or not. Your Chief Minister who has done for clemency of the separatist.
30 seconds left.
Convicted by the Supreme Court.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. The question will be put. Even Samir Kaul will have to admit something. Even Samir Kaul will have to admit. You see, I'll tell you a couple of things. One second. Omar Abdulla goes on Twitter. Omar Abdulla goes on Twitter to show a video evidence of the crowds that have been waiting for him in some other place called Srinagar, despite by his own admission being hours late. Would he have been compelled to show his popularity if he was not rattled by Modi's presence in the valley? And the fact of the matter, Samir Kaul, be fair.
Arnab, you're wrong. That happens every day. No. That happens every day. We post videos of our campaign.
But he has
every single day since the
Junaid.
It has happened every single day.
Junaid.
Every single day.
Junaid, Matoo, my question, last question to Samir Kaul. Samir Kaul.
Arnab.
Samir Kaul, the fact is he has taken you on your home turf.
Of our rallies every single day.
Can I have one person at a time? Samir Kaul.
Omar Abdulla was squarely rattled. Omar Abdulla was squarely rattled. There can be no doubt about that. But also the fact that
rattled by what, Samir Kaul? You said there were no crowds. For once, speak as a citizen of Jammu
much of a rally, and the message didn't go because all the crowds that you wanted the message to go to and get connected to were actually shut up behind unscheduled curfew. So there was no connection at all. There was no take-home message, and so absolutely a failed rally. Why Omar Abdulla should have felt rattled?
The hashtag to this debate. Let the debate continue.
The upcoming defeat is staring him in the eye.
An answer to BJP's onslaught, and that has rattled your party, that has rattled Mehbooba Mufti, that has rattled Mufti Said. You know the opinion polls are projecting NC all of a sudden to be the single largest party. That has rattled you, that has made you very desperate.
Shabnam Lone, last word. Shabnam Lone.
One point. Can I say this? एक तिनका हकीर है लेकिन वो भी हवाओं का रुख बताता है. For all of you understand that.
Would you like to translate that?
1 minute, give me a minute, sir.
I'm sorry?
एक तिनका हकीर है लेकिन वो भी हवाओं का रुख बताता है.
know that's
You
all
want me
right,
to
but I think it's
translate that?
coming from the lone hypermarket,
grain in the wind
which has one person for everything.
of the wind.
Okay. Okay. Now, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the hashtag is poll troll. And my question is, what is more important? The fact that Modi went and did a rally in Srinagar, or how many people actually turned up? That question goes to all of you. I thank you all for joining me in this very, very heated debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.